Welcome everyone, happy spring. And we are here in the magic and the majesty of the redwood forest to talk about wood. And not just any wood, this is the wood elements or the wood phase. Now this is a system of correspondences in Daoism and Chinese medicine that maybe you've heard of, the 5 elements. So this is a way of putting the energies of the universe, the energies of the world into context in our lives as a microcosm of this greater macrocosm of the universe. We've recently come into the beginning of spring, into this wood phase, this wood time of year. And so there's a whole system of correspondences so we can understand what's happening in the world outside of us as well as the world inside of us. Now, the color associated with the wood phase is green. It's like a bright, fresh spring green, or like a deep blue green of new life growing. It's the time of year and the time of life that is youth. It's springtime. It's the initiation of new beginnings, of our creative vision moving forward. Now, the emotion associated with the wood phase is anger. And most of us, when we hear anger, we think about maybe getting pissed off or frustrated. And that's certainly part of it. However, we can place the energy of anger into a larger context. The energy of wood is expansion. When we think about this little seed that sprouts, it's growing the root and expanding down. It's growing the leaves and expanding up. So this is like our sap that's running through us. This is our sexual vitality. This is our essence. This is our creative energy. Now, the energy of expansion and our creative vision moving forward is what is referred to as anger. This is the energy of initiation. So when we're about to get up out of our chair, or the bird is about to take flight, or that bud is about to burst into bloom, this is the energy of wood. This is the energy of anger. Now, it is this expansive, outward moving, often upward moving force. So naturally, when we get angry, the energy rises to our head, and maybe we get red. This is just one expression of that energy. The wood phase is associated with the liver and gallbladder organs in our body, and it opens into the eyes. The liver is our yin organ. It is what's called the general. It's responsible for our creative vision and planning moving forward. So this is a great time of year to envision our year ahead. How do we want to grow? Where do we want to go? How do we want to move? The gallbladder is the yang organ. It is the commander, and it's in charge of taking this creative vision and moving forward with it. Now, if you think about a seed, it grows its roots, it grows its leaves. It has its plan. I'm going there with my roots, I'm going there with my leaves. And what happens when it hits a rock? Now, this is a great analogy for our lives. When we encounter the obstacles to our creative vision, we have a few different possible reactions. We can get frustrated and pissed off and bang our heads against that rock, or we can grow around it. We can find another way. This is a perfect analogy for the flexibility that's needed for healthy wood. If we get too rigid and fixated in our one way forward, then we might encounter some anger and frustration. If we're able to stay flexible with the changing currents of life, then we're able to use our creative energy most effectively. So I hope that you're able to take some of this perspective of the resonance of the wood element and apply it to your life in this time. As we're preparing to move forward into this year, the wood will eventually give birth to the fire, which is summer. And this is like the peak of our creative energy blossoming into the world. So right now we have the ability to take the energy of the season, to take this creative inspiration and this rising sap into what we want to create this year. I hope you're able to bring the beauty and the potency of the essence of this wood season into your life. And I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing spring. Until next time, this is Sean T. Fox. Many blessings.